Here at Corteva Agriscience, we're a global pure play ag company. And so we're focused on delivering the most innovative seed and crop protection products to farmers around the world. And not only are we really focused on innovation and research so that we can develop the next generation of high-performing products, but we're also really committed to sustainability. We want the products that we produce to help farmers more safely and effectively produce more with less so that we can help shrink the environmental footprint of farming. And increasingly, we're doing that by leveraging data and technology so that we can help our customers get the right products on the right field so that they can maximize their productivity. So I lead our farming solutions and digital organization within Corteva. And so at the highest level, our team's really focused on how do we use data and predictive analytics so that we can help drive improved decision-making? And we really do this on two fronts. So we use data and build models so that we can help our scientists throughout the R&D pipeline discover and design and develop that next generation of high-performing products. And then we also use data to help our customers get the right products on the right acres so that they can maximize their productivity. So I, don't necessarily think the challenges that ag tech faces are necessarily different from the challenges that we face with agriculture at large. Increasingly, we've got a growing population and more demand for food and protein. We've got demands to continually improve the sustainability of agriculture. And we've got to do this all against a backdrop of increasing volatility, extreme weather events, shifting climate patterns. And, some folks, they really question whether or not we're going to be able to solve these types of challenges. As a company, we already have some pretty remarkable seed and crop protection products out there. We have top performing genetics that produce yields that, our parents and grandparents' generations just didn't expect they'd be able to see. We have biotech traits and crop protection products that are helping us protect yields. But some wonder if we're going to start to exhaust our ability to deliver new and better innovation down the road. But, I argue that's really not the case at all. And actually, because of ag tech, we're going to be able to drive unprecedented rates of new innovation. And I've no doubt that we're not only going to meet, but we're going to actually exceed the demands that are being placed on agriculture. And so, for example, in the history of crop breeding to date, everything's been driven by random crossing and recombination. So you cross two plants together and see if the new plant can perform better. But with things like gene editing, we can now move from selection to design, and that opens up a whole new frontier in germplasm development. And similarly, we're using things like artificial intelligence. This is helping us to discover and even engineer new proteins. And now we can do with computers in just a few minutes what it used to take months to do in a lab. And so, I think it's because of ag tech that we're really at one of the most exciting times in the history of agriculture. I think there are many things changing and there are many opportunities on the horizon. And because of this, ag tech, I don't think it should be viewed as necessarily having challenges, but really it should be viewed as part of the solution that's going to help us solve the challenges that agriculture at large faces. I actually think that we could divide it out into where are the biggest near-term impacts and then where are the longer-term impacts, and how much technology is coming to the farm today. Growing up farming, I've gotten to see a lot of the benefits of technology on the farm firsthand. And I think that the near-term benefits are really going to be around how does technology help farmers optimize their productivity. So whether it's things like auto steer, or precision application, or planter technology, or data-driven recommendations that are helping get the right products on the right acres, I think those have the opportunity to drive a lot of near-term value, and that they already are. And then over the longer term, I think that ag tech really has an even bigger role to play towards driving those new waves of innovation, especially as we think about being able to understand how products are performing under a much wider range of real-world conditions today than we ever have been able to in the past. It's those data that really help us to understand performance and design that next generation of products that's going to unlock a whole new horizon of productivity for farmers. A lot of ag tech is really about the people and bringing new ideas, bringing new skills to agriculture that can leverage the new capabilities that are within ag tech. So, at Corteva, we actually partner very extensively with many universities around the world and support various research programs in developing new ag tech innovation. We also support the next generation of talent coming out of schools and universities through a variety of internship and other programs as we get students excited about ag tech. And we even actually engage students before they go to college to help them understand agriculture more and to teach them new skills. So, for example, we're partners with the Mark Cuban Foundation. And here next month, actually, we're going to be hosting an artificial intelligence boot camp at our Indianapolis headquarters, where we're going to teach high school students about agriculture and also teach them a little bit about artificial intelligence. And so, I've always thought myself fortunate because I've grown up around ag and farming my whole life. But what really excites me about ag tech is it's opening up opportunities for more people who didn't necessarily grow up with farming to bring their skills to the table and support the future of global food production. I just say thanks for the opportunity. I appreciate Maestro Media and all the other partners in the Global Ag Tech Initiative. I think the more awareness that we can bring to ag tech, the more that we can help folks, one, understand that the future of food production and agriculture is strong, and then also that we can attract new talent and the next generation of folks that are going to help us support the future of agriculture to the industry.